Hi boys and girls, welcome back to our videos. I know some of you have missed them, so videos for, again, the next 4 nights, all about adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing integers. And again, remember, integers are any positive or negative whole numbers. So no fractions or decimals, just whole numbers. So things like 2, negative 15, 18, negative 32, and so on. Remember, 0 is also an integer, but it's neither positive nor negative. So today we're going to work all on adding integers. I hope you guys have your little notes foldable out. What I need you guys to do is open up the tab that says addition. So keep all the other ones folded and just open up the addition tab. We're going to go through how to add integers with the same sign and with different signs. So what we need to work on is, if my smartboard would change the slide, there we go. When we're adding integers with the same sign, that means two positive numbers or two negative numbers, what I need to do is I'm going to find the sum. So same sign, I find the sum. And you're going to use the sign from the problem. We'll do an example here in a minute. If I'm going to add integers with different signs, I'm going to find the difference. So different and difference. Then I'm going to use the sign from the number with the greater absolute value. Now this might be sounding kind of confusing to some of you, so let's have it kind of slowly make a little bit more sense. First of all, remember the sum means to add. So maybe underneath the word sum, you might want to put an addition sign to remind yourself of that. And difference means to subtract. So sum is going to add. So when they're the same signs, I'm going to add them. And when they're different signs, I'm actually going to be subtracting them, even though it's an addition problem. So when I'm going to be doing this, two positive integers are going to give me a positive sum because my sign is the same. Two negative integers are going to give me a negative sum. And when I have different signs, sometimes I'm going to get a negative answer and sometimes I'm going to get a positive answer. It's going to depend on which one is bigger. If the positive number is bigger, my answer will be positive. If my negative number is bigger, my answer will be negative. So basically, adding a negative number makes it smaller. Adding a positive number makes things bigger. So let's do a quick example here. Under examples, under the same signs, so we're under same signs, and then the example, so same signs, example. If I had something like 3 plus 4, this is a problem you guys have been doing for many, many years in school. My signs are the same, so I'm just going to find the sum of them. Again, sum means to add, so 3 plus 4 is 7. I'm going to use the sign from the problem, so I would get a positive number as my answer. Now let's say I start doing some stuff with negative numbers. So what I have is I have negative 3, let's add this to our examples as well, plus negative 4. Now if you noticed, my second number I wrote in parentheses because I wanted to make sure you guys knew that this wasn't right here, wasn't a subtraction symbol, but a negative number. So you're going to have to write the second number in parentheses if it's a negative number so people know the difference. So negative 3 plus a negative 4. My signs are both the same, so I'm going to find the sum of them. I'm going to add the two of them together. So I'm going to add 3 plus 4. Well, 3 plus 4 is 7. And then I'm going to use the sign from the problem. So since both of those were negative numbers, I'm going to have a negative answer. So my answer would be negative 7. When the signs are different, that's when it gets a little bit more complicated. So when I have different signs, again, I'm going to find the difference. Difference means to subtract. So if I had positive 3 plus, then again, I'm going to put my second number in parentheses because it's going to be a negative 5. So my signs are different. I have a positive number plus a negative number. When my signs are different, I'm going to find the difference. So what is 5 minus 3? 5 minus 3 is 2. Which number is bigger, 3 or 5? Hopefully you guys just answered 5 is bigger, so that's going to be the sign that my answer has. Again, my negative number is bigger, so it's going to be a negative answer. So positive 3 plus a negative 5 equals a negative 2. Okay, let's try one more example. Hopefully you guys have written these down under the addition tab as well. That's what flap I'll be looking for on Monday when I check in your homework. Okay, what about if I started with a negative number? What if I had negative 8? And I added to negative 8, I added a positive 5. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. my signs are different. I have a positive and a negative number, so I need to find their difference. What is 8 minus 5? 8 minus 5 is 3. What's bigger, 8 or 5? 8's bigger, so I'm going to have a negative answer because, again, my negative number had the bigger value. We're going to do one more example on here right now. What I need you guys to do is I need you guys to try to figure out let's see here, what number do I want to start with? Let's start with a negative 2 plus, let's do 8. Negative 2 plus 8. Are my signs the same or different? Hopefully you just thought in your head, my signs are different, positive and negative. So I have two different signs. That tells me, again, I'm going to find the difference. So what is 8 minus 2? 8 minus 2 is 6. What is bigger, my negative number or my positive number? Again, it's the absolute value of it. So the absolute value of negative 2 is 2. The absolute value of 8 is 8. So 8 is my bigger number. So my answer will be positive. So negative 2 plus a positive 8 equals a positive 6. We will be going through this together in class on Monday and practicing this a lot. So hopefully this made sense to you. If not, ask me some questions on Monday. Hope you're having a great weekend. See you later. Bye.